it's time then to let's coronate the king again. It's easy to take for granted how really special Mohamed Salah is. He goes past Robbie Fowler's record, 129 Premier League goals now for Liverpool, more than any other player in this competition's history. He's a freak. He just is. He's absolutely freak. I'll start with you then. 2 more goals, two instinctive goals. Like we've seen Mo Salah score loads, you know, cut inside and bend them in. We've seen him score, you know, penalties. He can run one-on-one like he always does. Alisson kicks or whatever and slide them in. But these two are just balls that bounce to him. And first time, both of them are rocketed past David De Gea. I think he was our best player yesterday overall. All 3 of them scored 2 goals, all the strikers. But Salah's entire game was incredible. He couldn't get near him. The only time they got near him was to foul him. And they took it in turns of fouling him. And he didn't bother him. He just got back up and he played. Martinez elbows him in the face. Probably could have got red carded. Just gets up, keeps playing. And then, before we even talk about his goals, like, the best way to get back at somebody who tries to elbow in the face is to literally spin them like a spinning top. Make them fall over and set a goal up. And then go and get yourself 2 more. Like, he was incredible. Like, I don't know if he gets to... Like, I might be wrong because I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm biased, of course. Like, he's an all-time Premier League great. He's a great player. He's one of the best players in the world. He's having this down season. Oh, what's happened to Mo Salah? You give him the contract and he's gone to shit and all this. But, like, he was phenomenal. He was the best player on the pitch by a mile. I thought he was unbelievable again.
I feel like he won't get the plaudits he deserves until after he leaves, though. When people look back at what he's done, like, you speak to people now and they're still like, oh, I still think Suarez was better for us and all that, but you look at the records that Mo's done, it's unbelievable. Like, you need to give credit where it's due. We won't see much better than Mo Salah ever again. Like, I honestly think Mo might be probably my best player that's ever played for us, apart from Stevie now. Like, he's worked his way up there. All the amazing moments Mo Salah has given us over the years, and he's still going to keep doing it. He even tweeted himself, like, made up to make history with the club, like, wanting to make more. He wants to carry on with this club, and I know we give him the money that he wanted, and now he deserves it, because I think a few shows I've done where I've been like, oh my God, we've given him all that money, and he just showed yesterday he is so worth absolutely every penny, and he's just absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't swap him for anyone, and out of the original front 3, if I was going to keep any of them, it would have been Mo, and I'm glad he's still with us now, and he's evolving with Gakpo and Nunes. He's going to be a part of that for hopefully a long, long time.
It's interesting in his sound because, like, he's a winger effectively, but he's a forward. Yeah. But he's got the mentality of a striker. You could tell he knew that goal was the record. He knew. Took his top. Like, he doesn't. You don't just.
I didn't.
No, I never really. I had an idea it was coming.
I was terrified when that VAR thing. I was thinking, don't do it to him when he's stuck.
He just took his top off. He can't do it again if he scores anything. He himself sent off. But he knew he's got that mentality. Goal scorers have it. They know. He said to himself. He said since the day I signed, that was my aim. Like, I wanted this. Like, I knew what I could do. He's now, just for clarity, 205 Premier League games for Liverpool, 129 goals in those league games, added to 53 assists as well. So look at that. So it's 129 at 53. My quick maths tells me that's 182 goal involvements. I think I'm right in saying in 205 games. It's absolutely ridiculous. In all comps,
no one matches that.
291 games, all comps, 178 goals and 69 assists. Like, he is the king. He is ridiculous. And his record against Man United, that's 12 goals. There's another record 12 times now he scored against Manchester United. Nobody's even come close to doing that for Liverpool. He's a special player. I think we've all been a little bit critical of him. Again, the whole team's, we've been critical of everyone. It's like, well, you got the money, mate. You're the one who needs to drag us through it. And yesterday, he more than stood up. He was sensational. He arrived in 2017. He's been a sensation ever since. He's just the levels of that man and the consistency to do it over, what is it now? This is 6 seasons at Liverpool. 6 seasons consistently scoring 44 goals, 27 goals, 23 goals, 31, and he's already on 22 now in a down year. He is just, he's a freak.
Yeah, and do you know what? Forwards need their mates with them to create chances, to create space, to work on rhythm and patterns and momentum. It's the hardest position to play on the pitch, scoring goals, because you're the difference maker, but you've got to get there, and you've got to, the other end makes a big sort of whole team. Everything evolves around you up front scoring the goals, but that base has got to start from not shipping them like we have. So it's been a down year, but it's not necessarily Mo's fault. And we've all been critical, let's be honest, of Mo in certain games like Palace. Where was Mo? But it's difficult when the whole team's not performing to its best. I'll just to sort of reminisce a little bit. There was periods of time where I thought Mane was that guy who was going to stay to his 34, but once again, we slate Liverpool Football Club, and they're right again. They've killed it. You know, the Gakpo move, and we knew Bobby was going. Superb work. Mo Salah, giving him the contract and not backing maybe Mane. Superb work, because he's proven once again. I actually thought, and it's amazing that it's worked out, that it was the game who breaks the record. I actually thought it was his best performance ever for Liverpool yesterday. And when I say that, it's because he's played against Man City. He's played really well. He's played against Madrid, and we've never beat them, but he's played okay. He's played against Barcelona. He didn't play that game, the famous 4-0. All these big games, Bayern Munich, okay. But against the top side, he's been full of moments. Man City, where he does that amazing moment, but he wasn't amazing for 90 minutes. Yesterday, Luke Shaw, who's had his decent games against Salah before, couldn't get near him. Martinez, Varane, to the triangle that they've got with Casemiro, they haven't been beaten apparently, I don't know. But he couldn't get near him. Every time he got the ball, he was too strong for anyone on the pitch. His touch was unbelievable. He was working in small spaces. The amount of oohs and ahs we done when he just turned and twisted. His passing, his delivery, 2 goals, 2 assists. I genuinely believe I can't think of a better Mohamed Salah performance in Liverpool shirt than yesterday. And it's just beautiful that it fits in with when he breaks the record. And I just think it sums him up. He never, ever gives up. And from what I'm told from within the club, he takes more care of his body than anyone they've ever seen.
You can tell that by when he gets his top off. Jesus Christ.
Gets me legs going.
Honestly, I had a little moment there where I was like, fuck, nice. When he gets his top off, I saw him.
He's got new muscles, and all the time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous every time. He's like growing muscles in places that didn't even know existed. And he's had more yellow cards for taking his top off against Man United at Anfield than Man United have scored goals at Anfield. Like,
since he's joined, that's mad.
Since he arrived. And I've got this. If Aaron can bring it up on the screen for those who are watching, you'll be able to see it. For those who are listening, it's basically go to my Twitter account, that's the and you'll see. Like, this is Lisandro Martinez, who's the butcher, who's having one of the best centre-half seasons of all time. You know, I saw people were apologising for doubting him at the start of the season. He's literally looking the wrong way. Yeah. Like, he's a good player, and again, he is fake. Salah's just sent him, he's put him in knots. He hasn't got a clue. And that's the other thing, that sometimes it's underappreciated from Mo Salah. We all saw the goals. The goals, they speak for themselves. The goal rate speaks for himself. He's brilliant at everything. Like, his dribbling is fantastic. That lad is a good defender. Like, and it's funny because he's been made a show of there, but that just shows how good Mo Salah is, because Martinez has been really good for them. He's been a driving force. He was a World Cup winner. He's been a reason why Man United have got themselves back into some sort of semblance of what Man United should be. He's made a show of him, and then not only that, he falls over, and I don't even know how he sees Cody Gakpo, because I didn't even know he was there. He just appears, and it's like, how's he seen that? Yeah. And he does it time and time again. He's just like, the levels that he reached yesterday, and with Sam, like, it's up there with one of the best Liverpool performances I've ever seen from anybody. And to do it against Man United at home, and Man United do again come in full of beans, and they've got this, you know, we've got Varane, and we've got Casemiro, and we've got Luke Shaw, and we've got fucking the butcher. Well, the butcher got fucking mincemeat, didn't he? Like, got made a show of, basically.
Got carved up.
He did, didn't he? Got absolutely sliced and salt bathed. Like, it was absolutely crazy. Just absolutely, just absolutely rinsed. And that's how good Mo Salah is.
No, he did. Mo was absolutely all over the place. Literally unbelievable. I'm still laughing at that salt bathed.
Hey, someone needs to meme that up. Someone needs to meme Salah doing that.
Oh my God. No, but I honestly think you're right. That probably was one of Mo's best performances, if not the best. I mean, he's probably scored even better goals for us, but overall performances altogether, he was absolutely all over the place. Oh my God. That photo is so funny though. Did you see someone edited like a Doctor Strange circle where he's like running away, and it had like Old Trafford through it where he's trying to get away from Mo? It literally had me wetting myself. It was hilarious.
The content's been great.
Yeah. No, it has. Literally, the memes have been absolutely unbelievable. And even Mo said to himself, like, on the Twitter account, like, what a good night for Liverpool fans. Like, he absolutely knows how we all felt. We were all absolutely ecstatic. And when he whipped his shirt off, absolutely... Oh, I was just made up for him, you know. He deserves that record. Like, I love Fowler, but the stuff Mo's done for us over the last 6 years, he absolutely deserves that record, and he's probably going to absolutely smash it even further. It's just going to carry on. Yeah, he's just going to keep going and going, isn't he?
Yeah, but can I just add to that celebration is one of the things...
Hello, Paul.
Mr. Machin. Can I just add to that? You should have seen Trent. When Salah got that goal, he was absolutely amazing.
With the crown on his head.
I haven't seen it. But he's just like, nobody was like, yes, he was screaming like he just won the lottery. For one of us, he wins the lottery every week when he gets paid. But like Trent was like over the moon, and Elliot and Salah, the hugs that they did, because obviously they kind of he mentors, but the way the team was so happy for each other, the way Trent was made up for Salah to go above Fowler, and the way Elliot was like, it just shows how important Salah is too, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch.
Elliot was like...
Oh, was he?
The bow down.
There you go, you know what I mean? I was busy,
It's understandable. I've got the record here, by the way, Liverpool's Premier League goal scorer. So Mohamed Salah sits top of it, of course, now on 129, ahead of Robbie Fowler, Steven Gerrard, Michael Owen. They're the only other ones who got over 100 fouls. Just for the clarity, Salah's done it in way less.
Sadio and Bobby in there, though, that's nice.
They're close, yeah. I mean, Bobby's going to have the season of his life to get it.
Mo's just going to keep going up and up and up. We'll never... I don't even think anyone will ever break what Mo's going to do.
That fella Nunes, mate.
Yeah, but Darwin and Cody, maybe.
I'll take it now if you're offering me.
In terms of all comps, by the way, Mohamed Salah now sits 7th in Liverpool's all-time leading scorers. So he's only 5 goals behind Robbie Fowler. And Robbie Fowler played 369 games. Mo Salah's only played 291. Unreal. Steven Gerrard is next, 186. Again, 700 games. Billy Liddell on 228. Gordon Hodgson on 241. Roger Hunt on 285. And then right at the top is Ian Rush on 346. I mean, Mo's probably not going to score 100.
He's going to struggle to make
he gets off free.
Do you?
I think
that's 70 goals.
70 goals in the next two and a bit seasons.
And that's if he doesn't stay a bit longer.
And he could stay longer as well, yeah. There's a chance he could go at least above Billy Liddell and maybe into the top 3. And the games, like Ian Rush's record, he played 660 games. Mo Salah's not going to do that. He's not going to be here long enough. But if you look at just in terms of the games, to be in that top 10, everybody else in the top 10 has played. It was the closest was Michael Owen, who got 158 in 6 more games.
Yeah,
like it's ridiculous. To be 7th, and I've played less than 300 games. Sam, he is just like he's like, I saw Adam Rowe, a friend of the show, comedian, saying like he could be the best ever Liverpool player if he wins another league or maybe another Champions League. People, there's conversations to be had of the Dalglishers and the Gerrards, because they're probably everyone's top 2. Like if you made a Liverpool Mount Rushmore, everyone would have Dalglish and Gerrards on it. Of course they would, but like we're not that far away from Salah putting himself right in that mix. And we've had some amazing players over the years. Don't get me wrong, won everything, won trophies and trophies and trophies. But like Salah's, that's where he is now. That's where he's got himself to.
Yeah, and let's be honest, like it's the platform around him and the landscape, isn't it? It's what we're up against. I mean, as great as Gerrard, Dalglish were, Gerrard did come across Man U and Chelsea, but I think realistically, world football's on a different sort of level altogether now in terms of speed, power, pace, health and wealth within the game. So it's more difficult to remain at that level. You see it all the time. You see, look at Rashford. It's taken him 6-7 years as a pro to reach any level of consistency. And you know, Salah proved that since the minute he walked through the door. People say Mane was the linchpin for us, and to an extent he was. But Salah was the one who came in and took us from just qualifying to go to a Champions League final with 44 goals. So there's an argument to say Salah's the one that actually elevated our level to another one that we never expected to happen. He's kept it up since. For me, it's not just his goal, it's the assists. It's a bit like Messi. People compare Messi and Ronaldo on goals. They don't even look at the assists. When you compare Salah to the other great forwards, it's the assists. It's what made Suarez great for us as well. It's the fact of how many goals he's involved in, not just he scored. Yesterday, he scores as many as he makes.
So that's massively important. I can bring it up as well, Joe can do that one with the assists. So he's currently 8th. 69 assists in 291 games. Roberto Firmino's ahead of him actually on 72. Wow. Kevin Keegan's on 72, but he played over 300 games. Ian Rush, 83, but he played 660 games. Steve McManaman, 85, 300 games. Like again, the Kings at the top, King Kenny on 515 games. Mo Salah, there's a chance, like you say, mate, he could easily be above John Barnes into 3rd.
Yeah.
And again, the game it is just like the numbers are.
Well, he won last year. I was really annoyed when he didn't get put in that FIFA Pro 11 because you got De Bruyne in there. He's a great player, we know it, but look at Salah won the goals and assists award in the Premier League last year, and he would have been high up there in Europe as well because we made the final. Like the disrespect from certain quarters of the world is ridiculous because he's not as big a name because he's a family man who, like he said yesterday, I'm going to go home, see me family celebrate, have a cup of Cameron tea, go to bed. But because he's like that, and because he's not like, I don't know, there's just something different about Salah where he's not appreciated the same way as your De Bruyne's are and your Haalands. You know, the Shawn and Haaland in there who scored all the goals for Dortmund, but what has he really done compared to Salah? Salah was part of a historic season last season. 1 golden boot and assist and just gets ignored out the FIFA Pro 11. It's bizarre. I don't understand it. He should be there.
Yeah, and he is, because when he came like 8th in the Ballon d'Or vote, and he just laughed it off like fucking, whatever. And he's the king, and like Trent Alexander-Arnold crowned him, if Aaron can bring that up. Look at that. That is the picture. Yes. That is Trent putting the crown on the king, Mohamed Salah. Go and check out our Twitter channel if you listen to this as a podcast. But yeah.
Disappointed you haven't put a crown in there,
That wasn't me, that was the actual picture.
No, we need to nick that and put a crown on it and get it on our
Someone's
socials.
actually asked me to paint it, and I'm going to put the crown in, I think.
Yeah, you need to paint that?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Right. You should do as well.
I'm going to put the crown in, I think you need to.
So he is the king.
Tag me in Stedo, please. No, this is a joint venture.
20%. Right then, he is the king. He is Mohamed Salah, he is the king. Bask in the glory of him. He is the best. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed us basking in the glory of the king, Mohamed Salah. That was taken from our final word show, where we waxed lyrical about Liverpool 7, Manchester United 0 for a whole hour. If you want to check that show out, even in video or podcast form, got a special deal for you, because we won against the Manx. Why wouldn't we be doing this? So if you head on over to redmenplus.com, sign up as a monthly club captain, enter your details, and then when you get to the payment screen, if you add the promo code 7, SEVEN, press apply, you'll get your first month for 50% off. So yeah, go and try it out. Go and check the final word, the instant match reaction, the in the ground. Go and bask in the glory of Liverpool beating Man United. Redmenplus.com. Use the discount code 7 and save yourself 50%.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that show. Did you know if you go over to redmenplus.com and sign up as a Club Legend subscriber, you will get access to our amazing Discord chat, 20% off merchandise, live tickets every year for free, plus all our incredible content, and you'll get absolutely everything right as it happens. So get over there and do it.